Hey everyone, so welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a pregnancy update from 33 weeks to 34 weeks. So jumping right into this video, so starting with 33 weeks, I realized that I gained a total of 20 pounds since I got pregnant. I know they say the average amount that a woman normally gains during her pregnancy is about, like 20 to 30 pounds. So not too bad. I also went ahead and did my glucose test, which was very different. I've never done anything like that before. Pretty much with the glucose test, for anyone who doesn't know what it is, they pretty much check your sugar levels. Pretty much what I did was I didn't eat anything before I got the test done. All I did was sip water while I waited in the waiting room. Thankfully, I was allowed to at least have that because I was really hungry. Actually, backtrack. On our way to the appointment, I actually had some Tic Tacs in the car and I popped them in my mouth and I realized, whoops, I'm not supposed to have any type of food, sugar, whatever, so I spat them out the window very quickly. Yeah, so I got a little taste of sugar that morning by accident. I spit them out right away as soon as I realized. Anyways, so then I was given this orange drink and I drank it really quickly because I was reading online and hearing a lot of people say that it tastes really bad. But honestly, it just tasted like flat orange crush. So I drank it really quickly and I kind of wish I kind of savored it a little bit because it actually tasted kind of good. And it wasn't like too sweet, at least in my opinion. And yeah, so anyways, I drank that really quickly and then I had to sit there for about, I think, an hour. And then I went back in to do blood work again and sat back out in the waiting room. And then I think another hour went by and I had to go back in to do blood work again. So 3 times I had to get my blood drawn and I hate needles, so it really sucked. And I was in a lot of pain for about a week, I guess, because the lady poked the same arm 3 times. So I was in a lot of pain. It was very stiff. It really hurt. I felt the needle going in. I felt the needle coming out. It was, I don't like needles at all. That's pretty much how that went. My results did come back, I believe, maybe a few days later, and everything came back great. So I don't have diabetes or whatever. So at 33 weeks, I was noticing that my baby's movements were a lot stronger. He's kicking a lot stronger. They hurt more. As he gets bigger, of course, his movements are going to be more painful. Still at 33 weeks, my baby is still heads up. Around this time, this is normally when your baby starts to turn and is head down into the pelvis, but my baby, unfortunately, is still heads up. At my midwife appointment, I had to get my blood drawn again. So this was literally the next day after getting my blood drawn 3 times. My midwife wanted to know what my blood type was, and I was like, hey, it's, you know, yada yada. And she's like, oh, we just need to make sure. And I was like, oh my gosh, here we go again. I do not like needles, so any way I can find my way to squeeze out of getting a needle, I will try my best. But unfortunately, I had to get it done again. And I made sure to let her take it from this arm versus this one because this one was really like sore, and she did a really good job. I didn't feel a thing, so I was really happy about that. And of course, results came back and she told me what my blood type was, and yeah. So now moving on to 34 weeks pregnant. One morning I woke up and I looked down at my stomach and it looked really weird. So I kind of touched it and it felt extremely hard like a rock, and I went into like a crazy panic mode. I went to the bathroom, whatever. I grabbed the Doppler, put the little jelly on my belly and tried to find my baby's heartbeat, and of course I found it. But I did do a little research on why the stomach was so hard, and I later found out that the stomach gets hard like that when your bladder is full. Your bladder pushes the baby up to your stomach, and you can feel like their hard back or their hard bum. So yeah, that's pretty much what happens. So now whenever I feel that hard belly, I know that my bladder is full. And honestly, as soon as I pee and my bladder goes down, it's nice and empty, it goes back to feeling all squishy. So for anyone that experiences that, just use the bathroom first before you panic. Thankfully, I have a Doppler here at home, and I recently found out that the Doppler is actually safe to use. It doesn't give off any radiation. It is a sound wave that it does give off, but I don't use it often, only if I'm in some type of panic or I feel like he's not moving or something's wrong, then I'll use it. But besides that, I don't bother to grab it. Moving on, so my fiance probably won't like this one, but I started sleeping a little bit less because, at night I would go to use the bathroom and I would come back and he would be snoring. I was having a hard time falling back to sleep at 34 weeks. You know, I'd get up to use the bathroom and I'd hop back in the bed and he's there snoring away, and I cannot sleep with any type of noise. At least at around 34 weeks, I couldn't handle any type of noise. So him snoring would keep me up, and I would just end up chilling on my phone until eventually I fall asleep or he just stopped snoring. So yeah. Also at 34 weeks, I was noticing that I was getting up at night 3 times in the night to use the bathroom, and it's like clockwork. So it was like 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock. It was like the same time every single night. To be honest, it did get a little bit frustrating because like you would be in a deep sleep, and then you got to go to the bathroom, and then you go back to sleep, and then you got to get up again, and you got to go back to sleep, and you got to get up again. But this is pretty much, I guess, the body preparing you, or preparing me, for what's to come next. The baby's going to be on this crazy schedule where I got to get up, sleep, get up, sleep, get up, sleep. Or maybe not even sleep, just be up. Now, Braxton Hicks have definitely picked up a notch. Not too bad, still kind of feels like mild period cramps. I've mentioned it on my vlog channel, and a lot of people say that they don't feel any type of Braxton Hicks. They have no idea what it's like. And I had other people who said that it's horrible. I've had other people say that it just feels like a tightening. Mine definitely feels like period cramps, which I guess is similar to like a tightening feeling down below and also in my back. Still not too bad. I can definitely work through them, walk around, do whatever. I will say once I hit 34 weeks pregnant, I was starting to feel annoyed with being pregnant. I was definitely over it. Let's just say that. I was done with being pregnant. I just wanted to have my baby and get back to feeling like me. I know when I first started making these videos, I was telling you guys that my stretch marks were just very, very tiny, about 1 inch big. I will say now that my belly is a lot bigger, they have stretched out a lot more. They're still not like in your face, like blue or purple or anything like that. They're kind of like a soft whitish color. Some people say that those ones may fade away. Some people say that when your stomach does shrink back, it will be a lot smaller and still be very faint. So I'm happy they're not very visible, but they are longer. They did stretch out a little bit more, but still not too bad. So since I am past 34 and 33 weeks pregnant, I won't be doing a belly shot, but I will insert some photos of me and my pregnant belly, so that way you guys can see how I looked at 33 and 34 weeks pregnant. If you do follow me on Instagram, then you guys always see tons of pictures on my Instagram story and my Instagram page. And if you follow me on the vlog channel, then you guys see the stomach all the time because I'm always showing it. So yeah, definitely follow me on Instagram and on the vlog channel if you want to see more about me and my pregnancy outside of this beauty channel.